What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I just want to focus in on Marty St. Louis struggling with the New York Rangers. He has 40 points in 55 games this season. Not atrocious, but not exactly the Marty St. Louis, style numbers you expect. He has 48 points in 74 games since joining the New York Rangers last year. The deadline in his last 74 games with Tampa, he had I think 75 points. So, it's definitely a drop in productivity. So much of it can be attributed to, psychological thing of going from a place that he was comfortable in Tampa, and an environment and an atmosphere that, he'd grown up in the NHL in. But I think a lot of it is just he's a 39-year-old forward in the NHL, and, the years of going out there and taking a beating. And he's always been great at avoiding, the big hits. He's shifty enough where, he's not going to get laid out. He's a heady enough hockey player even as he gets older. But, 39 years old, he's a dinosaur in the NHL. And that's not a knock on Marty. It's just the truth. You get older. Father Time's undefeated. And, St. Louis can do what he does, but the bottom line is the Rangers going to need a little bit more from him if they want to go far in the playoffs again. I mean, he had an atrocious start to his New York Rangers career with 8 points in 19 games in New York in the regular season. And he really played well in the playoffs for them and helped carry them to the Stanley Cup final. But, this is a different year. Rangers are playing good hockey. I like what they're doing. I like Aline Vigneault as coach, especially with this Rangers squad. Rick Nash is back on track. Dorchester's own Kevin Hayes is coming up aces for New York. We know what Ryan McDonough can do, and even despite having the goaltender issue with King Henrik getting hurt, they're still a good hockey team. They need more out of St. Louis if, again, they want to go far. And, I know it's tough to call it struggling when you've got, 40 points in 55 games, but it's not exactly putting up the mighty numbers you expect, and that's just what happens when a player gets older. So, we'll see what happens. Definitely an interesting set of circumstances to keep an eye on in New York because if he can produce a little bit more, especially when the games get bigger and the stage gets bigger, the bright lights of Broadway, and Rick Nash continues to do what he's doing. Ryan McDonough plays his game, and King Henrik comes back healthy. I mean, this Rangers squad will be tough out in the playoffs, and definitely a team that should be considered one of the favorites in the Eastern Conference. But we'll see what happens. Definitely an intriguing situation to keep an eye on for sure. Anyway, that's sort of the power play with CJ on Marty St. Louis struggling since the trade. Stay tuned for more episodes of the season and beyond. Later, guys.